Oh shit. The heat here is too much. Good afternoon and once again welcome to the piano computer. Let me know if you can hear me in the comment section and also let me know where you are watching us from. The heat here is too much and we just have to manage this atmosphere just to go live and talk to us, address us on some certain issues that we need to know and we need to be informed as well. Meanwhile, like I said, let me know where you are watching us from in the comment section. Drop a message in the comment section. Let me know where you are watching us from. And also, if you can hear me, indicate in the comment section. Also, I would like you to share this video, share this particular live broadcast so it can reach other people so that they can join us in this particular live broadcast. Oh, sorry, you might not be seeing me so clearly. It's because there's no light I'm using inside. In fact, the heat here is too much. So let's just manage this particular broadcast like this. The most important thing is delivering the message that I have for us today. If you can hear me and we can communicate, then the objective and aims of going live today has been fulfilled. Like I said, share this video so it can reach to other people. Stay with me forever. Alright, I'm still waiting for others to join us on this particular live broadcast. I'm still waiting for them.
Good day to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Ramadan Karim. Today I will be making a Wenchi day. You are finally here. Thank you for contacting Joe Piano Computer. We love you. How can we be of service to you? Our services are 1. Computer training, 2. JAMB training, 3. Mentorship, 4. Academic consultation, Post-UTME Reg Pass Question, Research Assignment Monkey, 4. Graphic design, PRT, 5.
No, I'm just seeing only one person online. No, I'll wait for the rest to join us in some few minutes. Then I can proceed with what I have to talk about today.
Graphic design, PRT, 5. Blogging, censored, NYSE, services. YouTube panel for tech tutorials. More. Search Joe Piano Computer on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Turn on your notifications bell to receive update on new video that we drop. Follow us Joe Piano Computer on all social media platforms.
Alright, Calvin from Macaulay, happy Sunday. You're welcome.
Graphic design, on all social media platforms. On all social media platforms. Follow us, Joe Piano Computer, on all social media platforms. training to JAMB training, free academic consultation, Post-UTME academic consultation, Post-UTME academic consultation, Post-UTME academic consultation, Post-UTME academic consultation, Post-UTME
Alright, welcome. Yeah, Kevin. Yes, you are the only one here for now. I'm going to proceed to talk about what we have while we wait for others to join us.
Our services are one computer training, ChatGPT training, free mentorship for academic consultation, post-UTME radio service to you. Our services are
Yeah, happy Sunday.
find in six services, opportunities, passport, 8, typing, printing, 9-minute copy, 10, binding and monetization, 12, boosting of social media, ads, promotions, subscribe to our YouTube channel for tech tutorials and more, and search Joe Piano Computer on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Turn on your notifications bell to receive update on new videos we drop. Follow us, Joe Piano Computer, on all social media platforms. Follow us, Joe Piano Computer, on all social media platforms. Follow us, Joe Piano Computer, on all social media platforms. Follow us, Joe Piano Computer, on all social media platforms. Follow. OMG, Jay, we're finally here. Thank you for contacting Joe Piano Computer. We love you. How can we be of service to you? Our services are computer training to JAMB training, free academic consultation, post-UTME radio service to you. Our services are one computer training to JAMB training, free mentorship for academic consultation.
Okay, Alright, I'll start. I'll be talking about okay, Kevin. Kevin is saying he's just saying the lecture timetable that I just posted. Yeah, I posted some lecture timetable. So the ones I still get hold of others, I will still post them as well. Okay, yesterday, alright, I want to talk about some things that happened yesterday and it blew me off, and I wasn't happy about that. But anyway, I wasn't saying, or I'm not saying I'm too surprised about why it's all happening and why it's still happening, because this is not the first time, this is not the third time. Just like it's a normal things or a usual thing that normally happen all this while. Yeah, according to Kevin is asking question, but my question is that we haven't finished the registration. We're about to do now. I'm seeing lecture timetable, so I don't understand. The thing is, you can still be attending lecture and be doing your registration. For the registration, is the school management that have the final say concerning the registration, because currently everything is kind of delaying because of the hike in school fee issue, that the school management want to increase the fee to a certain amount. The student union refuse, and so there's complication. That's why the online screening and even physical screening is trying to delay. Yes, it's trying to delay. Even the whole resumption, everything is kind of just confusing and delaying because of that issue, and also even the portal issue that is even disturbing. It's still another constraint that has been delaying all the whole processes all this while. So let's hope that all these issues are resolved as soon as possible. Yeah, let's hope that it's resolved as soon as possible, and you guys will do your registration, do physical screening, pay your school fee, and then sit up for lecture properly. But for now, I think after the salary break, I think if you are in Makodi, or if you are done and you are ready to come down to school, I think you can start coming so that you can follow up properly your lecture and other activities. You can follow up properly so that everybody can be carried along. Raymond, good day, good afternoon. Okay, Raymond is live. You're welcome. Happy Sunday. All right. The reason why I came live today is not mainly to answer your questions alone, but to talk about some issues and challenges that is going on. Uh, I got a message yesterday. Someone forwarded this to me. I wasn't happy when I got that message. Let me play the message so that you all can listen to it, and also I will read some part of the chat as well, because it was from two different persons. Yeah, two different persons. I got this particular message from yesterday. Let me play one of the message so that you people can listen to it.
To work with your piano, if you give him any money, it's to your regret. Be posting every flyer about everything, how you can go about anything in BSc. Anything you need in BSc, just come on this group. I think there was a guy who wanted to put his JAMB admission. And so they're telling him 5K in other places. He just contacted my brother, and my brother did it for him on 3K. And I think 2.5 safe. Can't remember. They just work together. But I want everybody that works with me, I want them. There's no extortion. So all these things are going to stop. Don't do anything with your piano. If you need anything, passport 2K, passport I did for 1K 2 days back. Can you imagine this guy? He like 4/7. Where does that happen?
So authoritatively, I think this guy speak as if the president of the country, or maybe the president or chairman of which organization is even responsible for the task force, abi consumer something something protection, blah blah blah. Okay, he speak like them, and I just wish he's like them, so he know the normal and then the proper channel to pass through and then address a particular issue when an issue like this happen. Still from the same person, the person wrote, and I have the chat here. I repeat, don't work with your piano. I will give you guys, I will give you guys people who will give you at the right rate. And secondly, help your mate not to be swindled. Direct them to the group. Okay. This is what this guy is saying. This guy, I think his name is somebody Agada Destiny Godwin. Agada Destiny Godwin, that is the name. And then I'm coming. I'll still read the second person detail. I'm just trying to let me check my archive. This particular person that make this comments and then post. Some of them even went as far as making an anonymous post on Facebook. And okay, let me check. Okay, Agada Destiny Godwin is a 400 level student in the Department of Chemistry. He say he used to hold one tutorial, ZLV tutorial. Okay. And he created group for the tutorial, and inside that group he's using to tell people not to work with Joe Piano, that Joe Piano is a criminal and also extorting money from you people, from aspirants. And okay, let me say people, aspirant, all of you, extorting money from them and is a criminal. Alright, this is not the first time I've been accused of things like this, and things like this is happening. But I think this time I've let it slide in previous time, but I think this time I'm not going to let it slide again. And I'm not going to fight with anybody. Yeah, I don't even have the strength, the energy, or the time safe. I don't even have it at all. I'll use my time judiciously. I'm not going to fight with him or with anybody. I'm going to follow the proper channel or take it to the law. Let the law settle us and then handle it properly. Okay, in regard to this particular allegation, if this particular person is in business or in the business firm, he or she will know uh, how a business is run and what is really happening in the economy and how it has affected businesses and then now currently. So I'm sure maybe this person is one of those that maybe they are sponsoring or still under the parent care, or in fact, even if not so, maybe I don't know. I can't really tell. But that's what I maybe because, and maybe it's not just the person is not just even a business person. He's not uh, in the business line, so he speak so arrogantly, ignorantly, and then his mind is trying to defame me, or maybe trying to corrupt the mind of the people, the student, the aspirant against me. So you can see plenty work to do. When I look at all these things, the childish behavior, I look at it and I laugh because even if I give him 200 aspirants for him to work for, he can't even do the work for them. Same also to me. Even if you give me 200, 300 people for me to work on, do you know how many people that BSU admit in the whole department, top one of the whole school, in a section? Even if I want to keep all the whole customers to myself, I can't do the work for everybody. I don't have the strength. There's no way I can meet up everybody. So I still need other people that are into the same business to work. Everybody is working so that you gain money, gain interest, and then you survive life, and then we move on. That's just it. It's very simple. So how then do I start spoiling somebody's own because I want to rise? I want to bring somebody down because me I want to rise. It can't work like that now. This doesn't work that way. That is what these people need to know. And that is what they need to know about. They need to man up and then wise about and know about this thing that you can't bring somebody down just for you to rise. Okay, let me read the second person message. I think I screenshot that particular message. Oh, Jesus. Screenshot that particular message. Let me check it. Let me check it out. Somebody forwarded the message from a group, and the message said, "Don't work with Jopiano. He's a criminal. This is extortion of the highest order. Haba, look at the expensive charges. Don't he know God? I repeat, work with Joseph Tabo, and then the person put the number. The most reliable and trustworthy cafe attendant I know. Wow, interested. Okay, like I said, I won't mention or say anything I will do because this is like I said, this is not the first time. This is not the second time. It's just like this a usual thing always happen, and I always let it slide and then ignore it. But this time, this time, I'm not going to let it slide. I'm not going to fight with anybody either. Okay, sorry, I'm back again. Okay, sorry, I'm back again. Okay, just to continue. Sorry, I'm back again. Okay, to continue. Um, so I think sometime they will come live on Facebook. They'll post on Facebook. Your pianist is a scammer. He's extorting students. Sometimes they say he's sleeping with girls. At least the one I've not heard is that maybe he's sleeping with men. It's agege. I've not heard that one before, but maybe very soon you start hearing something like that. Because yes, you start hearing something like that. Because they have been looking for a way. According to them, they want to put this guy down. Mm. Because they felt maybe this guy has online presence, is gathering online people online, is getting a lot of customers, and these are just some wicked part of human being. The heart of man is extremely desperately wicked. Extremely desperately wicked. That's why even Bible say, even God says that I regret, like I regret for creating human being, for creating man. I regretted because how wicked and desperate the heart of man is. I think somebody reached out to me last 3 weeks and then told me that there's a guy I knew very well at the BSU labor market there. At the BSU labor market there, told him to pay 5k just for online payment, like 5,000 naira just to pay acceptance fee for her online. You'll pay 5k as service charge, which is kind of too much. Yes, it's kind of too much. But I didn't come online and then start telling people that, yeah, this guy is extorting people, don't work with him, this and this, that and that is a criminal, then start calling him all sort of name. So when the lady reached out to me and then was asking me that, okay, so you met so person, call the name for me, and then with the person detail. And then when I told the lady that, okay, fine, now the price is kind of too much. Yes, it's kind of too much. But he asked me how much am I doing mine. I said, for now I'm doing it for 1k. Yes, I think I was doing it 1k then. It was when Quick Teller was like a Quick Teller that we used to pay with. They increased their charge to 400, 500, 600. I think I started doing it for 1.5 because the 500 naira and 600 naira for the quick teller and online payment. But 3 days back, like quick teller review their charges and they start collecting 100 naira bank charge, 100 naira. That is approximately 200 naira aside any other transfer charge. Let's say 300 or 380 per payment. So at least then I will have a return. Then I charge 1,000. Then I'll have a return of like 700 naira after each payment. So I start collecting 1k on each payment. So if you are supposed to pay acceptance with 25,000, you are going to send 26,000 to me. Yes, I started collecting 26,000 instead of 26,500. That is when when the online charges became normal. I started collecting 1k for my charge. So I told the lady that it's 1k I do collect. So the lady then say, so this guy want to collect 5k from her just for online payment, that I should do the payment for her. I say no, I'm not going to do the payment for you. Just go and meet that guy, negotiate with the guy, and then beg him. Understand? Don't even act as if because you know the price of it. Beg him that please you have 1k, that he should please help you. So the lady did exactly like that, and the guy agreed to do the work for 1k. Yes, I have the chat in my phone. I still have the chat, even the screenshot in my phone. The guy agreed to do the work for 1k. That is from 5k the guy told the year just for online payment. The guy later agreed to do the work, the online payment for 1k for the year. Very simple, life continue. I didn't collect the work. If I wanted to do all this rubbish stuff, because I know that this it's not proper. If I wanted to act like whether do business or maybe say I want to collect somebody customer or this and this, yeah, it's a good opportunity for me. I'll tell the guy, yes, collect your money back, come, I'll do it 1k for you. But why would that? This is somebody we are doing the same. What will the 1k do to me to do that to somebody, to do that kind of thing to somebody? Ah, yes, I told the lady to just negotiate with the guy, plead with him to do what to do for you for 1k. It's very simple. This thing is very simple. Life is very simple. It's just we human being that being so wicked, so cruel, and then making life to be difficult. So, um, it's well, it's well, it's well. So concerning the price issue, so like I had a shop at the labor market. I also had a shop outside the school as well, and I can tell you that the the mode of running the services and the bills we also pay inside the school and the outside the school, they are not the same. Like the outside the school own cannot be the inside school shop own, or those shop inside school cannot be anywhere compared to most of us that run shops and businesses outside the school. I think like in the BSU labor market now currently, I think the shop I have in the market there is 60,000, and that's 60,000 because the shop is well located, very good tie, and then very clean and all this stuff. There are some shops in that labor market that is 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 for what? For for house rent. Understand? And there are even some shop that like five, four, three persons will even pay the house rent together and stay in one shop to do business. Maybe they end up paying 10k, 5k as a how do I call it, house rent in a year. You understand me, ba? So, and then in the school, inside the school, there's nothing like task. Federal government, the state government task force do not come inside the school labor market to collect anything like task. I think inside the labor market still, I think the NEPA bill is just what? Just 1,000. And that's all. And I mean, that's all. So, outside the school, there is no shop you will get outside the school less than 100,000. That's the truth. Less than 100,000. I don't want to start telling you how much I pay for my shop rent, but there is no shop you will get outside the school less than 100,000. And this outside the school, the state government used to bring tax for me and for shops outside the school. I think up to 9 or more different type of organization. I don't want to start calling the names of the organization too. They used to bring tax, and the list of all those tax they used to bring for you is 20,000, 10,000. Then imagine you pay 20,000, 10,000. That is the list. Let's say okay, it's 20,000 or 10,000 times 9 or 10% in a year. You pay NEPA bill not less than 7,000, 5,000, 9,000, depending on the rate they brought. Sometimes you end up paying even 15,000 naira in a month, just a month. You pay vigilante fee. Vigilante is it fee abi na tax abi na wetin I wan take call am, every month. Okay, for that. Then other things like I can't even really recall now. Before you talk about business firm, we talk about maintaining your machine, buying fuel, maintaining your generator, and omo, which other a lot of bills like I want that. that we make in order to ensure that we keep this business going, to stay in business. I think with these few I've mentioned, you have known the difference in between shop outside school and shop inside school. Inside school shop, like I said, my shop inside school is what is 60,000 naira. I paid as house rent, and then every month I pay 1,000 naira as NEPA bill. That's all. When I mean that is all, nothing like tax, nothing like anything. Understand? So even inside school, even photocopy that we used to do outside school for 15 naira, I can do it inside school for 30 naira, even 40 naira. I can still get my gain. That's the truth. But outside school, if I do it less than 50 naira, I'll not get my gain. That's what we look like. That's what we look at in business. It's just like you running a business, like okay, like all this mama put or um, provision store. You can go there and get a bottle of Coke for 400, 450, 500, and same Coke you go to Chicken Republic, you go to Tito, and all this thing, you buy the same Coke for 2.5. That's just the difference. All of them is Coke, but the difference is the location where you get it from. That's just the difference. That's what people don't understand in business. Then you come up and then start talking rubbish that someone is extorting somebody or this thing. If you come to my shop, okay, what I would do is that maybe after this particular live video, I don't think YouTube will allow me to post this thing in the comment section. I don't think, but maybe I'll see if I can copy the soft copy or the text and post it here. I'll post the price list of my job, that is of the work I do inside the labour market, and both the one outside school. Yes, like in the labour market, I think photocopy, I think because the our prices in the labour market there is regulated. You don't do more than the price that the market chairman or the market agreed, or um, the SU agreed. You don't do less than that. So I think our photocopy there is 30 naira, 14 naira. Maybe if there is no light, you can do it for 15 naira, 17 naira. Yes, you can do it like that. Maybe because you are using gen, you can do it like that. But front only should be 30 naira, back and front should be 14 naira. Yes, I used to do like that in the school. But you see, outside school, either you are doing back and front or you are doing front only, it's 15 naira when there's light. If I'm using gen, it's even 100 naira. Maybe if the work is plenty, I can tend to do it 18 naira or 17 naira. Yes, but I can't do it less than 17 naira. But I think I remember a customer I have a very good customer that used to bring work for me, more than like 300 copies of A4 pages, 500, 700. I used to do for the man, either there is light or there is no light. Hmm? I used to do the photocopy for him for 14 naira because he's my customer. And he used to bring the work for me like almost like every month. He used to bring that kind of work, bulky work, 500, 600 pages of, yeah, A4. I used to do the work either there is light or there is no light. Even if I'm using gen, I do the work for him for 14 naira. Understand? So, and in printing and in business, most time the higher we used to look at, the higher the quantity of the work you want to do, the lower the amount. So let's take for example like my passport. My passport that I used to do, I set it for 2k. Yes, 2k, because I calculate how much I used to buy the film of the passport, and then to check how much I will gain from it. So after checking everything, because things are expensive now. Before we used to even take passport 8 copies for 600. Yes, before we used to do like that, but now, yeah, you can't do it like that. So I set it for 2k, my passport. That is 8 copies, because you can't print 4 copies except you are merging with somebody. That is when you can print 4 copies. So you can now pay 4. But at least for yourself, if you are doing passport, I think it's, you don't even need merging. You have to print it because you will need it. You will need it in most several places that you'll be going in order to attach those passports. So I placed my uh, price tag of passport to be 2,000. But sometimes some people come and they beg, they say they don't have much money, this and that. I used to do it for 19, 18, 17. I think the least I've done is 16. Anything less than 16, I'll not do it, because if I do it less than that, I'll not get any gain. Highest maybe I might end up losing. That's the truth. So I used to do it 16, 17, 18, 19, 2000. Understand? And mostly, if I even know that those setup, okay, maybe a particular person that came to two passport is a student, I used to be very considerate whenever I see student. I've once been a student, I'm still a student. Say, forget that I'm a cop serving. Never to have finished school now. So I'm still in the system. Understand that yes, students doesn't have money. So passport is 2,000. If somebody, if you're a student or maybe somebody played, understand that kind of thing. Okay, I don't have money. I'm not saying this so that all of you start coming and then start pleading. Please, I'm not doing a charity organization. Yeah, I'm doing business. So please, you should try and understand with us. So at least I used to accept for, yeah, I used to do it for them for 178 pieces, 8 copies, 1718. I used to do it for them like that. Sometimes I think I remember some places I even do it 1 5 for them. Student, I do it 1 5. Like I even forget my interest. I just do it for them for 1 5 because they are students. But I'm not saying that I'll be doing for everybody for that amount, or you come and be pleading with me. You have the money, come and be pleading with me, or maybe trying to lie, that kind of stuff. Please, let's not do like that. So that will not corrupt the good deed that we are that we are doing. I used to do it like that. Sometimes you will come to print, and when I see that okay, they are students, they don't have money. There are several occasions I even print for free for them. Sometimes even if they work, I'm using yen. I'm supposed to print for 100 naira, 18 naira. I still do it for them because they are students. I still do it 14 naira, 15 naira. Printing, yes, I do it sometimes. Yes, but not always. That's the truth. That is the outside shop. But if you are in the inside, well, if you meet me inside the inside, meet me at the shop school, or maybe meet any of my colleague that is working with me at the shop school, the price is static. That's the truth. It's static based on the market price. I'm not going to charge you higher than what others are charging you. But if you meet me outside the school shop, I charge you based on how the cost of things are in the market and how I will do the work for you, and I will also get interest to enable me to pay my bills. That's just it. So what is the extortion here? Who am I extorting? Like calling me a criminal. A criminal. I stole from you. I've ever since I've been doing this work, and all these years I've had a very good opportunity to start doing bad thing, illegal stuff thing. I don't want to start calling names and all this stuff. But I turn down those opportunities. If you come to my shop, I think I made a post last week, and then somebody came to my shop and then says that I wanted to work, and then saw the inscription I wrote on the wall that not forgery of receipt, document, or any kind there. There are students that knows my shop, that knows the European computer, they knows me very well. During the exam, see that some of them maybe they don't have money to pay school fees, some of them they use their money to play bet Naija, or play one, do one stuff, or maybe use it to eat or any other stuff like that. And then they don't have money to pay school fee. Instead of them to look for money to pay, or maybe go and meet the HOD and then explain so that they can help them to write exam, they'll go about forging receipt. They come, they ask me to forge receipt. I think somebody came to my shop one time ago. I think back then, is it 2 years or 3 years back, that I should forge certificate, that is BSc certificate for him. These are people that maybe their parents sponsor them to school, and then they come here, maybe they do something, they expect them from school, they do not even go to school, that kind of stuff. They'll just be collecting money from their parents. Maybe at the end of the day, they just go to cafe people, meet them to forge certificate for them just to go and deceive their parents. Yes, the person even agreed to offer me 50K. You know what 50K is? Back then, 3 years back. Understand? But I still turned down. But how many seconds? Piam, the person went to the other side. I don't want to call name. And then they did it for him. How much they even do it for the guy? I think the guy told me, is it 10K, be 5K. This is work that somebody is offering me 50K for, go, and I turned down. I turned it down because it's against my ethics of work. Yeah, so if I'm in haste to be rich, see, I would have been rich. Did I start calling other things? Like, just I'm live, I'm on air. There are some things I don't need to say. If I'm in haste, like my pastor will always say, if a man is in haste to be rich, he or her will not be innocent. Yes, it's true. Will not be innocent. I'm not in haste to be rich. I know definitely see this money. I'll get this money one day. Yes. The difference between me and the future I see is just time. It's just time. That's the difference. So I don't need to rush into anything or to engage myself in doing anything bad in order to get money or for anything. So the sky is too wide any bird to fly, for birds to fly and collide. But I don't know why people wake up and then tend to say they want to start spoiling me, spoiling my business, spoiling my name, in order for them to get work from students and all this stuff. When I look at these things, it looks shady, it looks childish and then look awful because I'm not making mouth. And if I'm making mouth, I should be making mouth. That's why I see that sometimes I just post all these things. Like when I see all those kind of, I still post it, repost it for them. So in fact, they are telling students to share to everybody, share to everybody. Tell your colleagues so that they will not patronize your piano. I will, once I see those kind of posts, I will even help them reshare. That's the truth. See, my destiny is not in the hand of anybody. It's not in the hand of you. It's not in the hand of them. It's not in the hand of everybody. Even if all the whole BSc students, hmm, all the whole people that are aspirants, I'm not trying to see. I appreciate the fact that yes, people patronize me and all those things, but I'm just trying to say that even all of you tend to listen to them and then say that okay, I'm not going to patronize the piano computer. I will still survive. Yes, that's the truth. I will still make a dozen instead. Even if I don't get work, at least the 77K wey government they pay me in a month is enough for me. I'm just joking, no. I want to laugh, but I don't feel laugh because it really pains me. Oh, that's the truth. It pains me. It pains me because this thing does not start from today. It's been long. All this kind of thing has been coming. I don't want to start calling names of people that accuse me wrongly or trying to defame me all this while. I know all of them. I don't want to start calling names. Yes, it's not really necessary. I don't start calling names. Understand? If I want to make trouble or anything, there are 1,001 ways for me to make trouble with them for defaming me or maybe for trying to tarnish my image. Hmm? I can take it to the law. I can even for long I've even done that, but I just ignore it. But I think this set of persons are not good to even come close to because yes, because somebody that has this kind of intention for long, continually keep doing this kind of things, you have to stay away from that kind of thing because definitely that kind of person can harm you. That's the truth. And that is the aspect mostly that I'm not going to take it lightly this time. Yes, because since this person has this kind of intention and then continuously doing all these kind of things over these years, then definitely the person has intention of what? Of harming me. Yes. So I'm not going to take it lightly this time. I've already reported this issue to some, yes, to the law. Understand? And yes, at least I'm even if I'm not even reporting it to the law, yes, that's why I see me. I'm coming live to talk about this thing so that we all know that hey, this is what is happening. This is what is happening. Not just now. It has been long. This is what is happening. These persons they come online trying to defame me, trying to say this. Since I'm not scamming people again, it's criminal and then extortion. Or since I'm not sleeping with girls again, maybe very soon they'll still start saying I'm sleeping with you boys. Yes, very soon they'll start saying that I'm sleeping with you boys. It's possible they can say that. So, but it is well. I think that's just that. That's why sometimes, if I'm doing my work, let me take for example, inside the school, any work as a business person, because of the kind of differences in our bills we paid inside the school and outside the school. Sometimes any work I'm supposed to do inside the school that is 15 naira, outside the school I can do it for 17 naira, 18 naira, even 100 naira. That's the truth. In order for me to enable me to meet up my bills, to enable me to meet up and then pay my bills, I can do it for 17 naira. Work that I'm supposed to do 50 naira inside the school, I can do it outside the school for 70, 80 naira. Just the only way to meet up. Hmm? And there are some person that even walk from the roadside, hmm? like that is not inside the school. People walk from the roadside and they are not even paying rent. Maybe what they do is I think they pay 500 naira or even 300 naira just daily or maybe weekly. Understand? They just work, they don't pay rent and then they don't pay tax, all those things. They can tend to do even work that is supposed to be 1,000 naira. They can tend to do it 500, 400 naira. It doesn't mean that when I do that this same work for 1,000 or 800, it doesn't mean that I'm extorting you. That's the truth. Because this set of person they don't work from the shop, they don't pay tax, they don't our bills are different. Understand? So you can't expect me and those set of persons to be paying the same um to be our service charge to be the same thing. Understand? I know some. I think I don't want to just start calling it, but I know some cafe shop about two or three, if not more. Okay, at least inside the shop I know about two. Outside the outside BSU, that is not inside BSU. Outside BSU, yeah, yes, I know about three, if not more. That the shop they are using for their business is like a family shop. Some of them is their own. Understand? They are not even paying rent. Those set of person, even work is 200 naira. They can do it for 100 naira and they'll still make their game. And then me, I'll do mine for 200 naira. It doesn't mean I'm extorting you. This is just the difference we need to just understand with ourselves. It doesn't mean I'm extorting you. Because them, they are not paying rent. This is their own shop. This is their house. This is their shop. I don't want to start calling them, but I knew them. Even along this my street here, eh? There are some shops that are here that it is personal house, understand, bro? Personal house, that somebody has and then you turn it to shop. The person is not paying rent. So those kind of person, I think photocopy that I used to do for 15 naira, they used to do it for 30 naira, 40 naira there. Yes, the person will still gain. But it doesn't mean that because that person is doing his photocopy 30 naira, 40 naira, I'm doing mine for 15 naira. It doesn't mean I'm extorting you or extorting the public. So this thing it looks so annoying and I've been enjoying it for years. But but okay. I'm not going to talk about this again, but definitely I'll know what to do after now. I just want the public to know that's how I'm going live. I just want you all to know that yes, this is how this thing is. I'm not trying to extort you, I'm not trying to extort anybody. I'm just a regular guy like every one of you. Yes, hustling on my own. Yes, doing business, hustling on my own to make a living for myself. I'm not stealing from anybody. I'm not extorting anybody. I'm not defrauding anybody. I have opportunity to start defrauding or to start getting illegal money from students or from aspirant, but I turned it down. Yes, that's the truth. I'm not in haste to make money. I believe that yes, I'm going to get money. I'm not in haste to get it at all. Definitely the money will come. I'm sure you guys understand the few points I've raised and I've talked about. Please take your time to listen to this video. Please help me to share this particular live broadcast as well. Let others listen to it and follow because I can't be doing this explanation to everybody all the time. Yeah, I can't. I can't be doing this explanation to everybody all the time because if it's not be it won't be easy on me. So please share this particular live broadcast. Okay, Stephen or share is saying something. Is it true that lectures for newly admitted students is starting next week? Um Partially true. Partially true. I've been seeing academic calendar flying over everywhere, and then also lecture timetable is flying over. And hopefully, lecture is supposed to start from next week. But I really don't know how much if that is going to be possible because I think the SU they are planning on protest. I don't know whether the protest will start from tomorrow, and if the protest will start, I don't think maybe lecture will hold. It will definitely disrupt the lecture activity. Understand? And about your online registration and physical screening, for now nothing is happening yet. So the issue of school fee hike and the issue of portal issue has been one of the have been one of the things among many other reasons that we could say that have delayed the admission process and everything all this one. So let's hopefully the school management respond to this and then resolve all these particular issues, all these issues. So that you guys can start your online registration, then physical screening, then pay your school fee and resume your lecture properly. But if you are within Macaulay and you want to come to the school next week, why not? You can come for the lecture to see whether the lecture will hold. Yes, you can come to the school um, next week. But if you're not within Macaulay and then uh, you can't make it now, you can maybe time maybe after next week. eh, you see if the school has started all the whole process, then you come. Or rather, if you are ready to come, you can prepare your things and come. Get a house, get an accommodation to stay, and then you follow up everything with directly from here. If lecture does not start, you wait till lecture start. If online screening start, you follow up. Physical screening start, you follow up. If they have not start, you wait till when they start, then you follow up. Oh, oh, I'm exhausted. All right, I'll be ending this particular live broadcast. Like I said, don't forget to share this live broadcast, and also um, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then share, likes, and comment. God bless you for watching. Thank you.